James Sinkinson here from Flame with your 5 minutes of truth about Israel. Today's topic is why the Palestinian Authority cannot play a role in Gaza after the war, which presents facts and logic about U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken's insistence on the Palestinian Authority running Gaza and forming a Palestinian state. Let me assure you, these are two horrible, very bad ideas. First, even talking about a two-state solution today is absurd. The overwhelming majority of Israelis oppose it, and so do the majority of Palestinians. Second, there's no partner among the Palestinians capable of negotiating a peace, let alone governing a country. President Biden and Mr. Blinken nominate the Palestinian Authority, or the PA, because this is the only political organization that will be left after Hamas is defeated in Gaza. But the Palestinian Authority, the PA, over the last 30 years has proven itself absolutely incapable of governing its people or its territory. The Palestinian Authority is bankrupt. It has no functioning economy. Its people are poverty-stricken, and it's run by corrupt millionaires. Even more important, the PA lost control of Gaza to Hamas in 2007. Now they've lost control of much of Judea and Samaria, aka the West Bank, which they're in charge of governing. They have no elections, no civil liberties, no parliament, and a huge majority of their people want their 88-year-old dictator president, Mahmoud Abbas, to resign. Worst of all, the PA is fundamentally no different from Hamas. Both stand for the destruction of Israel, both support the killing of Jews, and neither accepts peace with the Jewish state after many years and many generous offers from Israel and the U.S. Finally, once the war in Gaza is over and Hamas is removed from power, Israel will insist on 4 conditions for the people who will run Gaza in the future. First, new rulers must recognize Israel's right to exist as the nation state of the Jewish people. That's fundamental. Second, there can be no right of return for the descendants of Palestinian refugees. No other refugee group has ever received that consideration. Third, there can be no advocacy or actions undertaken to destroy Israel or harm Jews. And fourth, the Palestinians can only achieve independence through negotiations with their neighbor, Israel. These are conditions the Palestinian Authority has never agreed to and never will. They don't believe these things, and they don't want these things. In short, holding up the Palestinian Authority as the candidate to run Gaza after the war is as unrealistic as it is outrageous. Palestinians deserve better than tyranny. They deserve democracy and the rule of law. They need a culture free of corruption, unemployment, poverty, and a hopeless future. They deserve liberation, freedom from endless feudal conflict with Israel, which creates a life of misery for both Palestinians and Israelis. President Biden and Secretary Blinken are trying to please the left wing of the Democratic Party by insisting on 2 states, including one run by the incompetent, corrupt Palestinian Authority. But sometimes bad is just bad. That's the case with this idea, and that's the truth in 5 minutes. Thanks for tuning in to 5 Minutes of Truth about Israel from Flame. Facts and logic about the Middle East. If you want more factual truths about Israel, subscribe below or visit Flame's website at www.factsandlogic.org. Keep the flame burning and keep telling the truth.